and welcome to the Dad and Daughter Download, brought to you by the Crab's Claw Inn, Route 35 North in Lavalette. I'm the dad, Kevin Williams.
And I'm the daughter, Alex Williams. And we're a boomer dad and millennial daughter talking pop culture, sports, and life for me in Manhattan and my dad at the Jersey Shore. So, episode 7, here we are. It's crazy that we've been doing this for 7 weeks. But on this episode, we will review Simon Cowell's new reality show. I know we had talked about it briefly last week. What is going on with our beloved Mets? I feel like we can't catch a break. Every week it's something else with one of our sports teams. Our Christmas guides, and then of course we'll wrap with my favorite segment of Kevin Can't Even.
And we can start with we got the first snowfall of the season on Saturday night into Sunday. And, usually the storms are much worse in North Jersey and New York than they are for us down here at the shore. But I think we got it actually worse than you. We got probably 6 to 7 inches.
Okay. I honestly don't know how much we got. I think in the city it's pretty for about 5 minutes and then it just becomes the slush. Yeah. So I think it's hard to really tell. But I can't remember even getting this much snow in a few years.
It has been a very winter-like December. I feel like, and I thought I was crazy, but we were talking to our neighbors this morning as we were all outside shoveling on Sunday, and we were talking to them, and we agreed. Last December, I had shorts on for most of the month.
Yeah, it's crazy.
And this December has been cold,
brutal,
windy, right? It's been windy. Terrible.
I will tell you, because I live down on the water, the wind will hit you in the face and you're like, I'm awake now. It's been brutally windy.
The only good news, if I can give you something positive, first of all, I agree with you. The snow looks beautiful while it's falling and before like a snowplow gets on it.
Yeah.
It's a postcard. And by the way, this snow is very heavy. We had some branches come down. It was that heavy, wet snow, which really sucks to shovel, by the way. My back was speaking to me. But your mother, by the way, was a beast shoveling snow on Sunday. Yeah. Amazing. But anyway, but it's been so crazy with the weather. And we were talking about this, and usually we go into Christmas with nothing. Like maybe we got a flurry or two.
Yeah.
And here we are. I was going to say the good news is at the end of this week, Thursday, Friday, they're talking about 50 on Friday. So,
wow.
That would be optimistic.
That'll be, But no, it does look so pretty. Like even walking around this city, like seeing some of like the brownstones and like the trees and whatnot. It does look pretty. I think we're going to get snow this winter. I think we're going to have a brutal winter. I really do.
I hope not. If that's the case, I got to find someone to shovel because my back won't take it.
The kids I'm sure there's someone walking.
Yeah, there are.
There's some entrepreneurs around.
Yeah. All right. So last week we kind of touched on Simon Cowell having a new show coming out on Netflix called Simon Cowell, The Next Act. And the first 2 episodes were downloaded last week. And I'm not going to tell you, I sat there and watched them like from start to finish. Yeah. I had them on Sunday. I watched them on Sunday back to back as I was doing some other work. So I was paying attention. And I know you got a chance to watch some of it.
Yeah. Like the first 30 minutes.
Okay. So I'll give you my initial thoughts. Number one, I'm not going to tell you I'm a Simon Cowell fan. He's a snarky little. You'd like to just grab his neck and just do something with it. But anyway, all right. So, but I thought it did show his frustration because the whole idea, for those that don't know, the premise is they're trying to create the next great boys band, right?
Yeah.
What was his group? The original group?
One Direction.
One Direction. So it's kind of like One Direction 20-something years later. And he's got all these tryouts. And first of all, they go online and they ask people to sign up online. He thinks they're going to get thousands of people.
No one But you know what's interesting? No one signed up, and they were saying a teenager's attention span is like 10 to 12 seconds. So if you're going beyond that and you're not getting to the point, people are not, they don't care.
Yeah, and apparently, I guess they put all the rules and all the criteria up in the beginning, and like these teenagers, they're not even going to bother reading that. They're out. They're
Yeah.
gone. So originally, they only got 163 people to sign up, and 93 of them were in the wrong age group.
It's insane.
And he was literally in a panic.
Yeah.
He's in a panic.
Yeah.
He said it's over, like it's a bomb. It didn't work,
Yeah.
And then they kind of recreated the whole digital element of how to do it. And obviously they got more, but still, I don't think they ever got what they thought they would get.
No, I mean, I'll continue to watch. I am so behind on my TV shows right now. Like, I need a solid 2 days of like my phone on Do Not Disturb just to catch up on everything. So I'm not going to say that it's going to be the first thing I'm going to continue watching, but I will be interested to see what comes out of it because I mean, One Direction was a hit. Like, obviously, I don't know if you could ever really recreate what that was, but we'll see what happens.
Yeah, I mean, listen, there's some very talented young guys. What's the age? Was it 8? Is it 18 to
I don't remember.
18 to 25, something like that. But I mean, there's a lot of them that are young and some great voices. I mean, there's just some really talented young guys out there. And, it's 6 episodes, so you only got to see 2.
Yeah.
I thought maybe the most poignant thing is that his reaction to the suicide death of Liam Payne.
Yes.
Right? Liam Payne, who was in One Direction.
Correct.
And obviously, people probably know he was a singer, had his own career, and last year took his life.
Yeah.
He was crushed.
I can imagine. I mean, he grew up with So I will say one music show worth watching is the Taylor Swift Reputation or Eras tour. Is the first 2 episodes are now out on Disney. I am hooked. I'm a huge Taylor Swift fan, but you need to watch it and maybe we can talk. She is incredible. Like, she is so calculated with everything that she does, the way she puts things out, the way she puts on a show, fans first. It's amazing. It really is incredible to see what went into that tour.
Well, now she has more time for also concentrating on her next wave of music because she doesn't have to worry about going to watch the Kansas City Chiefs play anymore because they're done.
They're done.
I am so
happy.
Yeah, I've had enough of her and Brittany Mahomes in the press box with Donna Kelsey. It's sickening. Like this. Forget it. It's over.
I'm just excited because I want another team. I want to see another team make it to win. I would be thrilled if the Buffalo Bills made it. I love Josh Allen having a baby with Haley Steinfeld. They just announced. I'm excited to hopefully see some new blood in the Super Bowl this year.
Yeah, no, I agree with you. I'm cheaped out. It's over.
It's too much.
Yeah, too much. I could also do it at the Eagles too. Get rid of them. All right. So when we come back, not that we're going anywhere, but in a second we're going to talk about the New York Mets and what the hell is going on. Because now it's not pretty. Now, keep those 2 words in mind. That's the important thing.
Yes.
It's only the middle of December. Only the middle of December. So let me remind people or tell people for the first time, if you're watching for the first time, we're delighted to have the Crab's Claw of Lava Letters, a sponsor of ours. And, this is, by the way, they postponed their Christmas party until this coming Saturday, I think.
Oh.
I think it's Saturday. It was supposed to be on Sunday, but they postponed because of the snow. It's coming up this weekend. So keep that in mind. But perfect. People are starting to come home now. I say kids, they're not kids, but young people are coming in from college to visit their families, staying for the holidays. Great thing to do is you go over the Crab's Claw, you hang out at the bar. Mm-hmm. It's a great place to hang out. They have happy hour Sunday through Thursday, all day and all night. It's not a happy hour. It's a happy day. All right. You can get $5 glasses of wine, $1.50 off drinks, $2.50 domestic drafts, and because you want to eat if you're having a couple of drinks. They have a $5 special food bar menu. And a reminder, if you're looking for entertainment, there is bingo on Wednesday, which is a really fun thing. The locals love it. Karaoke every Thursday, live music on Friday and Saturday. For the complete events calendar, check out thecrampsclaw.com.
Maybe we'll pop in. I'm home for a few days.
I would hope that we could go over. Yes.
Yeah, let's go.
Let's do that.
Yeah.
And we'll go visit, your friends from when you worked there. There's still some people there.
Oh, I love stopping in. It's the best.
Yeah. All right. So here's what's happened in the last couple of weeks for us and other beloved Mets fans. We have said goodbye to three of the most popular players on the team. Traded Brandon Nimmo to Texas for Marcus Semien, who's a very good defensive second baseman. I don't know what he has in the tank offensively. He wasn't good. He's been in more of a down spiral. But
we need hitters.
Not a terrible trade. Not a terrible trade. We lost Edwin Diaz in free agency to the LA Dodgers, apparently over somewhere between $3 and $5 million, which to Steve Cohen is pocket change.
Yeah.
And then we didn't even make an offer to Pete Alonso and watched him sign with the Baltimore Orioles. So we've lost Nimmo, Diaz, and Pete, Polar Bear. We signed last weekend, Jorge Polanco, a free agent from the Seattle Mariners, solid player, had a very good year last year. What's kind of interesting, and I don't want to get into we don't go into deep hardcore like baseball, but David Stearns, who's the general manager of the Mets, has made it clear like the Mets have to get better defensively. So he's talked about his two favorite words are run prevention. Yet Polanco is expected to play a lot of games at first base, a position he's never played before.
Why?
He's going to play some first base where Pete was. He'll play some infield. He'll be a part-time DH. Still not a bad signing. I just don't get it.
So what do we need more of? Do we need more guys in the bullpen? Like, what do we need?
Oh, well, here's what we need. We need another starting pitcher, at least one good starting pitcher. I'm not talking about guys off the trash heap like they did last year. I'm talking about a good starting pitcher. We need two relievers. Probably need another closer because the guy that we signed a couple of weeks ago, Devin Williams, was bad as a closer last year for the Yankees, but good as a setup man in the eighth inning. So if we got a closer, he can go back to the eighth inning where he was good. If we don't sign a closer, he's going to be our closer. And it's not a lot of confidence in him. So we need one starting pitcher at least. I say at least one good starting pitcher, two relievers, two good relievers. All right. Maybe three or four altogether. And then we need a center fielder. Who are we playing at third base? Is Brett Baty our third baseman? Like we have a lot of missing pieces right now.
I blame you because the sports teams I root for, I had no choice. I think I was lucky to be able to go to Rangers games and Mets games from a young age, but it hasn't been easy.
No.
It has not been easy. And I am a loyalist. I think that's one thing that you taught me. You don't turn your back on your team when they're not playing well. And we know that because our teams have not historically been playing well. So there's so much hype around the Mets. What are we going to do? Are there people that are potential good that we can have come in and fill these spots?
I don't know, but I do like to. I understand. Listen, there's an old line. The name on the front of your uniform is more important than the name on the back, meaning the front is where the team is, right? Yes. So you root for your team. I agree with that. But you also gain an affinity for certain players.
Oh my. And I feel like Pete was good and Nimmo were good in the locker room. You need guys that are bringing that positivity and morale and whatnot.
But they were fun to root for. They were our guys. When Diaz came in and Tommy Trumpet played that song, and you got to watch him come in and the crowd stood and all that.
I know.
I'm going to miss that. Now, with that said, find me some good players and have a better record next year, I'm all in.
Yeah.
But right now, as we sit here in the middle of December, it doesn't look great, except we have time.
Yeah.
And you have time. Listen to me. You're young. I feel worse for your brother. I was pushing your brother in a baby stroller. He was 1 year old when the Mets last won the World Series. And I'm sure you heard me tell the story. We went to Baltimore on a weekend in October with other family members to spend the day in Baltimore. The aquarium, the whole thing. It was just a day. We didn't stay over. Okay. It was game 6 of the World Series. The fact how I let your mother get it. Well, anyway, so it was game 6 of the World Series. So we left in Baltimore, okay, started driving home just as game 6 started. By now, 1 year old Brandon is asleep in the back already.
Yeah.
We got home just in time for the 9th inning, which is the famous Bill Buckner game against the Boston Red Sox.
Yep.
I literally walked in the house, put Brandon up in his crib, came down, and the Mets were rallying in the 9th inning. And that's what happened. Then they won that game. They won the next night to win the World Series. That was the last time they've won anything.
Crazy.
We're overdue, baby.
We are. I mean, we are. I will say I love playoff baseball too. Like we've been lucky enough to go to some games.
Yep.
And it's so fun. So I could be misspeaking. Was there talk about getting Cody Bellinger ever?
Oh, yeah, no, there's still talk.
Okay.
He's a free agent. Just a matter of how much.
Want him on the team.
Well, I would love him too, but the Yankees are going to try and keep him. So, and he had a great year with the Yankees last year. So anyway, we got time. Let's just hope. Right now, it doesn't look great. Right now, we're not in a good way with all our teams. No. It's just not a good time, except the Knicks. The Knicks are playing pretty well.
They're playing well.
All right. So one of my Christmas wishes would be to see the Mets win a World Series next summer. Okay. Like I'd be happy with that. But in reality, my Christmas wish list would probably be some more tangible things.
Yes.
So you and I were talking about things. Now, a Christmas wish list in this case is not what we expect to get, what we're asking loved ones to give us. It's just the things that we can pick things we want.
Yeah.
So I'm going to let you start.
Okay. So I would love a red light therapy mask. I don't know if you've seen those. I actually think Jill, my sister-in-law, Brandon, got her one last year. And it's a mask that you wear, and it's like infrared red lighting, and it's really, really good for your skin, apparently. Like when I get facials, they do it sometimes. But I would love one. Just pop it on. I don't know how long, like maybe 10 minutes, sit on the couch and whatnot. They're expensive, but I think they're a good investment. And I've just been seeing a lot of positive side effects of using that. So that's one there.
All right. So if I'll go one.
Yeah.
I'm not a jewelry guy.
No,
I'm not a jewelry guy. I wear a wedding ring and watches, and I've never really been one that wanted really nice watches because I'm hard on them. I walk into doorways and stuff like that, and I got a really nice watch for my 25th anniversary at WOBM from my then boss, Bill Sauer, which I wear when we go out or something nice. Right. But I would like a kind of fancy watch.
Okay.
I'd like, I'm not talking about I wouldn't be a Rolex guy. It's just, but I would like something along the nicer range.
Yeah.
So, all right. So that's one of mine. Back to you.
Free rent would be nice. Like 1 month of free rent. Like, I'll take that. Like, that would be up there.
I like that. Who is giving you that, by the way?
Who knows? But if it just fell into my lap, I wouldn't say no.
Okay. Here's what I want AirPods that fit in my ear. Now, here's the problem. I got a decent pair of AirPods a couple months ago, and I use them at the gym.
Yeah.
But especially my left ear, I must have narrow ear canals.
You can change out the size of
It didn't come with anything.
Oh, well, then you can buy them.
Well, maybe when you're home, you got to order them for me. Because I barely get the left one in there, and they're not really comfortable.
Yeah. Oh, I have a good one. a digital camera. They are fully back, and I was out with some friends Friday night at a holiday party, and my friend brought her really nice digital camera, and she sent us the pictures the next day, and amazing. I'm obsessed, really good quality. But I went to look at it. I was like, send me the model you have. They're like $1,500.
Oh,
Yeah.
oh,
So I feel like it's a good investment, and I think it encourages it not have to be on your phone. Sometimes like you're taking pictures, you're most likely taking them on your phone. So this is kind of like a nice supplement. So that's something that I would like. I wouldn't buy one for myself, so I'd like to receive one.
yeah, you're going pretty good with the wishes. I'm more basic. I would like a couple of new pairs of Viori's joggers
Yeah.
and quarter zips.
Okay. Yeah.
I love the Viore stuff I have. It's so comfortable. So
yeah. You're a big Viore guy.
back to you.
Maybe like going to like a sporting event. Like I love to go to a Rangers game, try to get to a few a year. So I think that would be something that's actually tangible.
Okay.
And could be possible.
Watch the simple one I have. I want a really good grilling thermometer.
Oh.
The kind that actually you download the app on your phone.
Yes.
And because when I grill in the summer, I invariably, once the meat goes on the grill, I feel like I have to sit outside to watch it.
Yeah.
I don't want to watch it.
Okay. That's a good gift.
So that's something that's a little bit different that you probably wouldn't expect. You want to do one more?
My last one. Okay. So I am unfortunately, but fortunately, got accepted to the lottery for the Chicago Marathon.
This is really cool. We should have talked about this.
Like some new running, like a nice new pair of Hokas. Those are my shoes of choice. And just some nice running clothes. I love like the Lululemon Bandit. So I think that would be a good gift to have.
Yeah. You just found out recently you got in. It was a lottery.
Yeah.
You thought you had no chance to get in by the lottery.
No shot.
And you sent the family a text message, pack your bags. We're going to Chicago next October.
Yeah. I think about 6 people I work with also entered, did not get in. I had a few friends enter, did not get in. And I was like, you've got to be kidding me. Like I really just like entered on a whim and was like, okay, it won't happen. And great. Then I don't have to waste my summer training. So, but here we are. Training will probably start in June. I'm sure I'll be talking about it a lot more as that kicks off, but it'll be fun. I'm excited. Chicago's a great city. I've had friends that have run it and said the course is amazing. It's nice and flat, which is the opposite of New York. So mid-October should be good weather. So we'll see.
It's pretty awesome.
Yeah.
Something to look forward to.
For sure.
All right. My last thing is I could really use a good new pair of sunglasses.
Okay.
Good ones.
Yeah.
I'm not good on them either. I'm very hard on them. I put them on my hat.
Case.
What?
You don't use a case really?
Yeah, I put them in the thing in my car, but I'm hard on them. I'm not good on them.
Yeah.
All right, so those are some of the wishes. We'll see if we get any of that stuff.
Okay.
I don't expect to get anything. I also could use cologne. I need new cologne.
Oh, I just saw, and my friend's friend just posted one of like the most popular colognes for men that everyone loves. I'll send it to you.
Okay. All right. I'll buy it for myself, and I'll
you should treat yourself.
Feel like it's a gift. Okay. So last segment, always when we do this each week, and again, if you've made it through this much of the episode, you're a diehard. But please tell your friends, and remember, there's so many easy ways to watch this every week. We usually come out on Wednesday. I'll usually go on my Facebook page. Alice will go on Instagram to say, hey, it's out. Our newest episode is out. You can watch it on Spotify, YouTube.
When you say watch it, you should listen to it.
Listen to it on Spotify, YouTube. YouTube's video, right? Yes. Right. And you can listen to it on Apple. You can also go on shoresportsinsider.com. That's our friend Steve who helps us out with this each week. You can just go on their website, and if you scroll down, you'll see a little box that says podcast. We're the only ones. So you click on podcast, and you can watch us each week that way as well if you're home and you want to just watch it on your laptop or whatever. But tell your friends. Okay, so our last segment each week is always Kevin Can't Even.
I feel like we need like a little theme song, like maybe for, like to
Little
start.
music?
Yeah, a little music for like a little
Yeah.
jingle. I'll think
Okay.
about it. What could like
Okay.
do it?
Okay.
Yeah.
So what do we got?
Okay. So I was actually with some friends. We got together with my college friends and their kids and husbands on Sunday, and I was trying to brainstorm with them. Like a lot of them are listening, which I love. They're all big fans. And something that came up was, I don't know if you're familiar, if you've ever seen the videos on TikTok, and I'll send them to you after this. Some of the best social media accounts are professional sports teams. That they are so well run. They're asking them funny questions. So this one that's been making its rounds is with hockey players and giving them like work terms and asking what it means. So I was going to do that for you, but then I remembered you kind of come from corporate world a bit. Like you might know, and I don't want it to be a flop because I feel like I haven't been hard enough the past few weeks. So that kind of drove to my inspiration for this week. So this week I'm gonna ask you a handful of Gen Z terms, words that they say, and you have to tell me what it means or what you think it means. And I am guilty. I have a lot of Gen Z coworkers. We've actually had them give us like each week like a breakdown of like the top words and what it means because I hear them say it around the office and I have no idea. So I feel like I am like a little bit more caught up. But we'll start. The first word is slay. SLAY.
And I'm supposed to tell you what it means?
What does it mean?
Does it mean like I did something well? Like I slayed at work today? Or
Yes.
I'm right?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay. What about Riz? If someone says the word Riz.
Ooh. I'm clueless.
Charisma. So he's got the Riz.
Okay.
I love that.
Oh, like charisma. Okay. All right. I got that.
Okay. No cap.
No cap.
Yep.
No money?
Nope.
Like no capital?
Nope.
No.
It means like seriously. So like that was the best movie I've seen, no cap.
And these are terms that people actually use.
Yes.
Like in your office, you hear these things?
Not that one so much, but slay all the time. Riz, yeah.
Now Gen Z is the group younger than you, right?
Yes, correct.
Yeah, you're Gen X?
No, I'm millennial.
Oh, you're millennial. Okay. Gen X is older than you.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
That would be like Brandon, maybe?
Yeah. Or
Okay,
he might be on the edge of millennial.
Okay. All right.
Okay. It slaps.
Wow. I almost feel like you'd get slapped in the face, but no. It's bad.
No. Something high quality. So like this song slaps.
It's
crazy.
I mean, we had our words, I guess, in my era, but wow.
Oh
okay.
My God. Okay, that was it. But the word I will say, like the one I was gonna ask, like, do you know what like EOD means?
No.
Oh, then I should have done the work ones.
Employee of day, employee of the day, end of day, end of day. Okay.
What about a KPI?
Keep pushing in.
What?
Keep putting in like work. Keep putting in work.
Performance indicator.
Oh, I should know that one.
You should know that.
I know. Yeah.
OOO.
Out of office.
Yes. ROI.
Return on investment.
Yeah.
That I know because that was a term we used a lot.
Yeah. Okay, you would have done
All
okay.
right, that's enough.
The video. It's actually really funny because none of these hockey players have been in corporate America, and them trying to guess is hilarious. It's good.
All right, that'll end our.
I do want to say before we quickly wrap, like I said, I was with some friends earlier on Sunday, and it actually is Sunday now. Is the first day of Hanukkah.
That's right. We're on Hanukkah right now. Yeah.
Yes. And I actually got to be a part of it. I have a few Jewish friends, and one of them brought a menorah and lit a candle and said the prayer. And it was really cool, actually. Everyone was huddled around. So happy Hanukkah to all of our listeners that celebrate.
Absolutely, no question about it. Good way to end on. Want to thank the Crab's Claw Inn of Lavlet for sponsoring our segment. Want to thank you for tuning in or listening, whatever you do. We invite you to follow us each and every week on the Dad and Daughter Download. Next week, we'll come back. It'll be our Christmas
We're going
edition,
to be in
basically.
person. We'll be together.
Oh, that's right. Oh, yeah, that'll be fun.
That'll
Okay.
be fun one.
All right. Thanks again
Yeah.
to Steve. Remember shoresportsinsider.com. By the way, great place to follow high school basketball, boys and girls, all season long. We'll talk more about that as well. For Alex, I'm Kevin. She's the daughter. I'm the dad. And you yourself have a very great week. Thanks for watching or listening.
Thank you. Talk to you later. Bye.